Welcome to Rod's Tree Tours of the University of Nevada, Reno Arboretum. My name is Rod Hollenbeek, aka the Tree Hunter. I am the host for this tour. This is the Valley Road Park Tree Tour. This park is east of the main campus. To get there from the Fleischman Ag Quad, turn left onto Evans Street and take the next right, Highland Street. At its end, turn right on Valley Road and go a couple of blocks. The park is opposite Poplar Street on the left. If you have a UNR permit, you may park in the parking lot. Otherwise, there is street parking. This tour starts across the driveway from the northwest corner of the Biotechnology/Ag Station building, goes clockwise around the perimeter of the park to near the starting point, then doubles back to the east to tour some of the trees in the middle of the park. This park has a lot of species diversity because it was set up as the Valley Road Research Garden and Grove. All trees were planted in 1982 to 1984 on an experimental basis, and this effort was successful. Almost all of the species are now found somewhere on campus. There's a pause of 2 seconds after each tree to let you get to the next tree. But if you haven't yet reached the tree, or if you need a little extra time to locate or contemplate it, please press pause until you are ready, then press play. Okay, let's get started. On the left side of the driveway, growing out of a clump of low evergreen shrubs, is a small tree with 3 twisted trunks at number 1 on the map. It is autumn olive, scientific name Elaeagnus umbellata, native to China, Korea, and Japan. It has gray-green leaves. Like its close relative Russian olive, scientific name Elaeagnus angustifolia, it has escaped cultivation and is considered an invasive species in parts of North America. This tree shrub, a plant which can have either a tree or shrub form, stays small. It is the Nevada state champion. A few feet to your left are 3 conifers at number 2 on the map. These are Austrian pines, scientific name Pinus nigra, native to Europe. This is the most widely planted tree in northern Nevada, and indeed also at UNR. Its popularity stems from its straight form and because it is relatively trouble-free. It has 2 needles in a bundle and 2-inch cones. Please press pause and head toward the Nevada Department of Wildlife, NDOW, building north of the park, stopping at the lone tree at number 3, then press play. This is Hopa Crabapple, scientific name Malus hopa. The species has been cultivated for thousands of years. The cultivar is an heirloom, once widely planted, but its susceptibility to disease has led to it being rarely planted anymore. It has abundant pink flowers in early spring, but its leaves in summer are a dull reddish green. Please press pause and walk toward the other corner of NDOW about 50 feet to number 4, a white-barked tree, then press play. This is Quaking Aspen, scientific name Populus tremuloides, the most widely distributed broadleaf tree in the U.S. The quaking of the leaves is caused by the connection between the leaf and the branch, which allows the leaf to turn in the wind. This tree has reliable yellow fall color. Some trees have orange fall color. It sends out root suckers all around the tree, cloning itself, and makes thickets. This is why one particular aspen tree is said to be the largest organism on Earth. Please press pause and walk toward the first tree on the tour, about 40 feet, until you see a very large tree at number 5, then press play. This is northern red oak, scientific name Quercus rubra, a native of eastern North America. Its leaves with pointed lobes, indicative of the red oak group, easily identified. Northern red oak is an excellent ornamental tree for northern Nevada because it has red, orange, and yellow fall color, has few problems, and grows rapidly. This is the first of 7 oak species in this park. The next tree, at number 6, is growing into the oak's branches. It is weeping Nootka or Alaska cedar, scientific name Chamaecyparis nootkaensis pendula. The species is native to mountainous areas along the U.S. and Canada west coasts. This cultivar occurs naturally in the same area. The sweeping, drooping branch structure is different on every tree, but this is an eye-catching evergreen tree. About 20 feet from the weeping tree, at number 7, is a conifer with 5 long, thin, yellow-green needles in a bundle. It is eastern white pine, scientific name Pinus strobus, native to the northeastern U.S. Eastern white pine is the primary conifer in northeastern U.S. forests. Continue walking away from Valley Road about 20 feet to number 8, a blue-green conifer. It is Colorado blue spruce, scientific name Picea pungens. Native to the northern Rocky Mountains, it grows quite well in Reno. Its blue-gray foliage makes it a desirable accent tree, and it has a very nice conical shape when young. But in a few decades, it becomes round-headed. About 50 feet northeast at number 9 is another pine with 5 needles in a bundle, but with short, fat needles. This is Rocky Mountain bristlecone pine, scientific name Pinus aristata. It is a native of the western United States between the Rockies and western Utah. It is one of the 2 state trees, though not native to Nevada, because Great Basin bristlecone pine and Rocky Mountain bristlecone pine were thought to be one species when the state tree designation was made. One difference between the 2 is that Rocky Mountain bristlecone pine, like this one, has tiny white pitch flakes. If you touch them, be forewarned. The pitch will not come off until you wash your hands. The conifer 20 feet ahead at number 10 with flat sprays of needles is Incense Cedar, scientific name Calocedrus decurrens. It is native to the Sierra Nevada, but is not really a cedar, and that is a good example of why I am giving scientific names on these tree tours. It has fan-like branchlets and red-brown fibers and deeply furrowed bark. Ahead, at the boundary of the park at number 11, is a multi-trunk tree shrub with yellow-green bark and tiny leaflets. This is Siberian Peashrub, scientific name Carigana arborescens, native to Siberia and Mongolia. It is a member of the pea family with seed pods. Before that, it has bright yellow flowers blooming as the leaves are coming out. It is usually found in shrub form, but here it is old and large enough to be considered a tree. The leaves on this tree are compound, with a central stem and 8 to 12 small leaflets. Continue ahead and to the right to the tree by itself at number 12, a tree with long, thin, toothed leaves. These are simple leaves, with only one leaflet attached to the central stem. This tree is the second oak, Sawtooth Oak, scientific name Quercus acutissima. It is native to China, Korea, and Japan. Its leaves show the great diversity of leaf shapes of oaks. These leaves have sharp points. This particular tree is the Nevada state champion. The large tree in the left back corner at number 13 is Fremont Cottonwood, scientific name Populus fremonti, one of 5 species of poplar growing at UNR. Native to northern Nevada, this tree grows rapidly, but has weak wood and is subject to pests. As a result, it has an average lifespan of only about 100 years. The largest tree in Nevada is a Fremont Cottonwood. Please press pause and head past another crabapple toward the white building across the driveway from the park. And when you get to number 14 and 2 small tree shrubs, press play. These are Amur Honeysuckle, scientific name Lanicera mackii, native to Korea and Manchuria. The tree shrub shape makes one doubt that this is a honeysuckle, but the flowers dispel all doubts. In some places, this is considered a noxious tree, but not here in Nevada. The eastern one is the Nevada State Champion. In the direction of the Sawtooth Oak, number 12, 20 feet from these trees at number 15, is another tree with long, thin leaves. This is the third oak, Dwarf Chinkapin Oak, scientific name Quercus prenoides, native to eastern North America. The leaves of this tree resemble those of Sawtooth Oak, number 12, but they have rounded points. Compare the leaves if you wish. This tree is the Nevada State Champion. Walk a few feet toward the building to number 16, a two-needle pine which looks like an Austrian pine, but something looks funny. That's because this is Afghan or Mondale pine, scientific name Pinus elderica, native to Georgia and Azerbaijan in Eastern Europe. They are very uncommonly planted here, perhaps more suited to the climate of Las Vegas, where they are more plentiful. Their shape is not straight like an Austrian's. It is sort of crooked. The next several trees are in a line heading toward Valley Road near the driveway. The tree about 20 feet west of the Afghan pine and 15 feet from the driveway at number 17 has leaves widest about 2/3 of the way along the leaf and at least one set of deeply indented lobes. This is the fourth oak, Bur Oak, scientific name Quercus macrocarpa. This eastern North American tree is a member of the white oak group, which is characterized by rounded leaf lobes. Bur oak acorns are also distinctive. They have a fringed cap, thus the name Bur. Bur oak is a desirable species in northern Nevada today because it is drought tolerant. 20 feet farther west and about 15 feet from the driveway at number 18 is the fifth oak, white oak, scientific name Quercus alba. This tree is native to eastern and midwestern U.S. The wood of these trees is used for furniture, flooring, and whiskey barrels. The acorns were used as medication by Indians. 10 feet to its left and 25 feet from the driveway is another Bur oak. Another 25 feet left and 15 feet from the driveway at number 19 is a tree with compound leaves and 7 to 11 leaflets. This is European ash, scientific name Fraxinus excelsior. It is native to Central and Southern Europe and West Asia. To see the Nevada State Champion, go on the Parking Services tree tour. European ash is a tough wood, resistant to splitting, so it is used for tool handles. Go about 20 feet left and 20 feet from the driveway to see one of the biggest trees in the park at number 20. It has pointed, deeply cut lobes. It is the sixth oak, pin oak, scientific name Quercus palustris, native to eastern and midwestern U.S. This tree has drooping lower branches. Although locally popular, it is intolerant of high pH, which saps the vigor of the tree and causes its orange-red fall color to appear in June. A better option is northern red oak. The tree with 5 leaflets radiating from a point about 15 feet left and 25 feet from the driveway at number 21 is Red Horsechestnut, scientific name Aesculus carnea briati, a hybrid of 2 horse chestnut species. It is one of the most popular trees in England, with its 6-inch by 4-inch flower cluster reminiscent of common horse chestnut. However, the flowers are bright red to pinkish red. At one time, this tree was the Nevada State Champion, but that title now goes to a tree seen on the Engineering Quad tree tour. About 30 feet farther left and 20 feet from the driveway at number 22 is a tree with 3 sharply pointed lobes. It is red maple, scientific name Acer rubrum, native to the eastern and midwestern U.S. This tree is tough, grows quickly, is cold hardy, and provides reliable red fall color. And this is one of the mainstays of the northeastern fall color forest. There are perhaps 100 cultivars of this species with different leaf shapes, some of which provide orange-red color. The first of 4 trees more or less in a line, 30 feet north at number 23, is black maple, scientific name Acer nigrum. Note how large the leaves are, and, if you would like, compare them with those of number 22. This tree appears to be a clump, but it's possible that the original tree died back to the ground and what you see are root suckers. Turn right. 20 feet away at number 24 is Copper Beech, scientific name Fagus sylvatica purpurea, which has leaves that come out copper-colored and become successively greener as the season wears on. This is a resilient tree with light-colored bark and a beautiful shape. The leaves turn copper-colored in fall, then brown, and hang on the tree all winter. The next tree, at number 25, is Common Hackberry, scientific name Celtis occidentalis, native to eastern and midwestern North America. It has white flowers, followed by red or purple single berries in fall. Hackberry leaves have uneven bases, and that helps identify them. Fall color is dull yellow. This is a drought-tolerant tree. The last tree, at number 26, is another thin-leaved oak with many shallow lobes. This is the 7th oak, Chestnut Oak, scientific name Quercus prinus, native to the eastern U.S. Its leaves resemble those of the Sawtooth Oak at number 12 and the scrub Chestnut Oak at number 15. The bark of this tree has a lot of tannins and so was once used to tan leather. This particular tree is the Nevada State Champion. This concludes the Valley Road Park tree tour. Thank you for joining me on this tour. If you would like to support the Arboretum, please see the options on the Donate link on the UNR Arboretum website.